go ahead and bring the city council meeting to order. I would like to first ask everyone to stand and join in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We were all on the same time. I know.
I almost did.
Everybody
It
said,
always throws me. I wanted to.
I hope you're watching that.
Aaron, could you please do roll call?
Jenny Bauer Schultz.
Here.
Matt Dyer is not here. Tyler Fullenkamp is not here. Scott Murray.
Here.
Abby Wilder.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, was everyone given a chance to review the minutes from the previous meeting held on December 2nd?
I'll make a motion to accept them as emailed.
Second.
Okay, a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. We do have a public hearing at 7 for additional appropriations. So, we will start with the agenda and see where we're at and stop for the public hearing at 7. Okay, we'll start right away. We have conflict of interest disclosure statements. We need to make these a matter of record.
We do. Conflict of interest forms signed by city employees who also do business with the city. We'll need to make these a matter of record.
So moved. You were gonna read them or where they are? Or?
I don't
do you
believe
normally?
so. I don't think we have.
I think they did last year, I remember. I'm not saying
Read the
they need
names.
to.
I can.
I don't.
I've got them all. Well, it's, okay. Ian Razzo. Tyler Fullenkamp. Armanda Turney. Taylor Gage. Andrew Stimson. Jeff Sheets. Jay Cook. Anthony Stimson. Carrie Felling. And Ryan Parr.
Okay. So, do we need a motion on a matter of record? We're just making a matter of record. Okay. Okay. Then we have the municipal nepotism policy forms. We need to make those a matter of record.
Yep, certificates of compliance with nepotism policy signed by elected officials. So it'd be all of council, Mayor Rickard, and then myself.
Okay, we need to make those a matter of record. We also have some certificates of appointment that need to be made a matter of record.
Okay, we have mayor's appointments. Ron Story, John Summers, and Jeremy Freet to Redevelopment Commission, and Josh Zimmerman to Adams County Regional Sewer District. And then we have some council appointments. Aaron Reimer and Craig Russett to Redevelopment Commission, and Josh Zimmerman to Decatur Advisory Plan Commission.
You need to make a motion, did you say, or no?
Just a matter of
Nope,
record.
just make it a matter of record. You know what, we do have Dustin Myers. We're going to skip down the agenda a little bit and we'll let Dustin Myers come up and present what he has. Dustin lives on Water Street near the old jail property, and he wants to talk about maybe a new light and then a fence that's there from the old county jail. I think Kurt's going to bring up the map of the area. Most of you I sent the pictures and the map to. Abby, I wasn't able to get to your email, but because you're outside the network, and Ian too, I guess. I tried and they all came back.
I don't know what that means.
There's 4 pictures in a map. I don't understand why.
Why am I outside of the network? Did you send it to my city council email or my
Oh
personal?
no, this is, well, I tried, I think there was an Outlook one first, and then there was a CME one. Whatever came up. Do you have a Decatur IM one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my fault then.
Yeah.
It didn't come up when I put your name in.
Well, we've emailed more probably on the CME and the
Okay.
other than,
Maybe that's why.
that's probably why.
So if you look at this, it's that's the parking lot back to the old jail, and then to the north of that is Water Street, and Dustin's residence is right there on the top of the screen. So we'll let you go now.
Yeah. Well, good evening, members of the council. Thanks for taking the time to give me a moment here just to kind of speak to a few things. I'll here to speak about and for my family and other families of Water Street, Adams, and First. To propose the installation of a new light post and a fence row alongside at the end of Adams Street there. And this is in addition to this conversation. It's not just about aesthetics. It's also about safety, personal security, community well-being, and long-term value. I'll be talking about addressing the street light first, and then the second row, the street fence row second. Safety first for the street light is going to be poor visibility during late evening hours, creates unnecessary risk for pedestrians and drivers. Children's safety back there. Adequate lighting prevents accidents, deters crime. Studies show well-lit access areas reduce the amount of theft and vandalism. Community impact. Improved lighting makes the neighborhood more inviting and safer, and a single light can significantly improve how people feel about the area involved. Cost-effective, effectiveness and sustainability. Energy-efficient LED lights could be used and should be used, and a one-time investment with long-term benefits for safety, security, and quality of life. And then my closing statement about the light post would be, the light post is a small change that could have improved safety and a big impact on security, community, and aligns with our city's continued and commitment to sustainability and beautification. So I respectfully ask your support in approving this addition, approving it.
Where did you say you wanted it on that?
Just right at the very end of the
Right where that cursor's at down
yeah.
there. Because
There is
there's
one-
one at the front of his property, at the very front where that car's parked at an angle. There's one there that Adams Street evidently goes all the way back to where you can see, and he'd like one on the very end of the asphalt.
Yeah. Just to, safety, security are the two main talking points about everything I'm going to go over here today. Just to point that out. And I firmly believe a nice security light back there, or another street post, would make everything bright and visual back there, adding to not only my homes, but the other folks that live in that area. Safety and security are my main concerns here today.
What's back there, further east? It's the river and just grass and trees and, okay, thank you.
Yep, and the residents that live behind the jail.
Okay.
So that long building behind it is the work release, right? And that's where there's 5 or 6 people living there.
I think it's about up to 10 or 12 now, per my last head count. And at night, it is just pitch black. So, it's my opinion that would deter certain things that go on back there at night.
So are they part of a county project that live there, or for work release, or is it just the property owner allows them to stay there through some kind of a commitment, or?
It's a private owned property.
Private owned property, they converted into a residential house. They had to bring it up to code. According to our ordinance, you can have up to 5 people that are not related living in your house. If you have a 6th person, it's considered owning a boarding house.
So I don't think there's anything in the jail. I don't think that's being used. It's the one in the back that's being used.
People still coming out of jail, but
Cool.
it's not used as a residence.
Right.
No.
Okay. So first request is for the addition of a light pole or some form of exterior lighting that brightens up that kind of the curve that would give access to the residents behind the former jail, right at the end of the Adams Street addition.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then, your second request has to do with the fence or a
Yeah,
fencing
The fence
area?
row, yeah, I believe it's my understanding it was put in by the county.
Mhm.
So I don't know if it's still owned by the county or who owns it currently right now. folks to go half on a new fence that isn't dilapidated, like a white vinyl fence. It would add to, not only the value and the aesthetics of this as well, but then, it would emphasize, just a shared responsibility, because that's what it is currently, I believe, right now, between myself, the county, and then the residents that live there right now, and then also the city with the city street. Again, safety, liabilities, without proper barriers in place, higher chances of accidents, trespassing, and disputes. Installing a fence now is a proactive measure that saves myself, other residents, and possibly the city from potential legal and other maintenance costs. And as far as the cost sharing, like I said, I'm here to partnership with you folks. I've already went and had a quote put together by Revamped Fence and Deck out of Fort Wayne, and the removal of the dilapidated fence and then the addition of a new white vinyl fence would be the total cost of $5,342, of which I would be prepared to share half of that cost. And then, in short, this fence is more than property improvement. It's also a community investment. And then by sharing the cost, we strengthen safety, security, aesthetics, and cooperation. So again, I respectfully ask for your support in helping to assist this into a reality.
So first thing I'll say is the county actually doesn't have anything to do with this anymore. Since they sold that property, the county would be totally out of it.
Okay.
That where it says Adams County, that's a document record. That's all that was.
Yes, sir.
So because I didn't know when I looked into this, and
Okay.
so in doing research, found out that that's all that means, that there's a document record. Where it says Adams County Jail Building, that just hasn't been taken off the GIS. It has been sold, and it's in something ministries or something.
Yeah. When you click on GIS and you click on the property record card, it shows the updated record owner. So it's not a county facility at all.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. But
So we own that parking lot where those two vehicles are parked?
It's a street.
Well,
That's
it's just,
yeah.
call it what you want, it's lined for parking lot currently.
right.
So evidently, it's always been
As-
zoned that way, or it's been.
It's a street.
Yeah.
It's always been a street. When the sheriff's department built it, they were allowed to put the park and use it for
Do we
parking.
need to leave the street there?
They also are the ones who put the fence up.
And the fence and the light post is on this private property.
Or it'd be on the city easement, basically, or right away.
I mean, besides providing like privacy to the nearby homeowners, you and the other person, I mean, obviously there are people that live in that building back there, but from what I'm understanding, it's not as heavily trafficked as it was, and so is there really even a need for a fence? Besides your own privacy? And I understand like safety and aesthetics,
Yeah.
like that all goes in as well, but I agree with the idea of maybe putting a light back there.
Okay.
Let me bring up one thing. I mean, and I don't want to speak for Matt, but I think because this is a weird situation, it's in our easement. I don't think our guys would have too much trouble probably pulling that fence out and getting rid of it this spring or summer. And I'm
either, but I don't want to go pulling on something that if there's some kind of locate or some kind of gas.
we would want to have locates done and all that and make sure.
Sure.
The other part of it, what I was going to say is the Mayor's Youth Council runs a beautification program where you can apply for up to $500 for curb appeal stuff.
Okay.
So, and that would be, if say we get rid of it, I don't know how much that lowers the cost. You can apply for up to half, but it's a max of $500.
Now, could this also be looked at as a scenario when the county or whoever goes in with adding in or taking half over for like cement? The cement sidewalks are needing to be put in where a resident can pay for half and then the
That-
county pays for the other. Would this fall into the same? change?
No, that's
No.
just a sidewalk program. It's sidewalks only.
Okay, thank you.
But for the beautification, you could get up to $500 to help with it.
Okay.
And I don't know what, we could knock it down by us taking it out. I mean, I'm sure that would knock,
Do you, within your quote, is there a is it one price altogether, or is
Yeah,
it
it's
broken
one-
out
one-
for the,
one price to knock down and then come in and put the fence up.
okay.
Do you have a
So-
quote for a wood fence?
No, I didn't. They didn't do, I did ask for that, and they only did the metal and then the vinyl siding, or the, excuse me, fencing. I would be open to explore that option, definitely.
What is where those cars are parked? You live there. What typically in that space that's owned by the city?
People that either visit behind the jail or folks that live just, west of our house, if they have too many visitors that they're parking, there'll be people that park there from time to time.
So it's never used as a street?
people go back to Water Street. I mean,
Do they
Right.
cut, oh, that's how you cut, that's how,
Yeah, that little,
you
where
access-
white
that's your
car there at
access
the
road.
corner is, yeah, Water
Yeah.
Street's our access, and there's roughly 6 or 7 houses on Water Street there that go.
okay.
People mistakenly drive all the way back to the end of that little Adams Street because they don't know there's nothing else back there, then they turn around, but that's about it's the ad.
as long as they don't end up in the river.
Yeah. And Mrs. Schultz, to address your question from earlier, it is security, it is, safety, but aesthetics also go play into that as well.
Do we need a dead end signed on that street then?
Is there a dead end sign?
No. And or a slow children playing sign would be great too.
Do they drive? Do the residents drive back all the way around there?
Yeah, most of them will just drive up to the end of the pavement and park right there, right by the building, and then some of them pull up, and then they park in back where that small concrete area is.
This, like the strip between the two buildings?
Yeah, they'll drive up there, and, yeah, they pull their vehicles in between the two buildings as well.
Okay.
Property owner put some aggregate back here a couple of years ago. They've been driving on it.
That would be a.
Matt, not to put you on the spot, but what's your thoughts on the just demolition?
Just looking at what he brought up, I don't think it'd be a problem. Where were you thinking on that light in the back?
Just even right at the end of, can you stand up and show you?
Yeah, you can walk up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one right here currently. If we can put one right
My
here.
question is, do we need that area at all? Should just eliminate it?
I know, but I don't know if they have to have access back there. I don't know I don't know what that document record says. So there's an Adams County document record that says something about that. So I don't know.
Could there be access but no asphalt, where there was just a grassy area that was left there, and tore out that asphalt and eliminate that parking street? That would separate him from the jail further.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think there's a lot to think about, so
Yeah.
maybe we should
Talk
talk about
nothing's
it
gonna happen
all.
till spring anyway, right? But I wouldn't mind Matt to go look at it and see what he thinks. Like I said, this is a weird scenario where it is all on the easement. Again, I don't think we can put fences in just because for
Right.
privacy for residents. But I think the beautification program can help you get $500 at least
Okay.
towards the installation of it.
I'd love more information about that, please.
Okay.
Does the fence run two properties? You said your neighbor?
Just
Just
mine.
yours, okay.
Yeah, just mine.
Okay.
It's our property, so it's on two properties essentially. That's what I was saying, if you would eliminate that asphalt area that's the street, that nobody needs to be on, that would also,
Kind of vacate that portion. And just.
they could park in their parking lot.
Park up towards the building and not towards that side.
That would free up, how many
Well,
feet is
you
that?
can't, we can talk after.
Yeah. We'll look at it more.
Yeah,
And I think it's something we'll try to work with you and see what we can do to make it, make it safe. And
And even if nothing else, we'd be over the moon even just for the
Light.
for the street light.
right, right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll look into it more. And we'll keep in contact.
Yeah,
Thanks for your
yeah.
time.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Alright,
thanks
thanks,
for
Dustin.
bringing
Bringing
it to
this
us.
to our attention.
Thanks for the partnership ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure that we can potentially vacate that because it would otherwise landlock that parcel.
That's what I was. But I think if there's room to the south of that, they can actually get a car through there. Like right here.
I forget what it was zoned.
If there's room there, I don't know what that answer is.
Yeah, I think we might have to provide it if we do away with the road, like, but, I understand what you're saying.
Okay, let's get a couple more things in before the public hearing. Resolution for end of the year transfers.
Sure.
You wanna do that?
So I sent you all the resolution for the authorization for the transfer of funds. Does anyone have any questions in regard to the transfers?
Good. I'll make a motion to introduce resolution 2025-18 by short title only.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
A resolution authorizing the transfer of funds. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was just on a roll.
That's
I was
right,
just like,
I'm
I'm
ready.
sorry.
No, we need a motion.
I make a motion to adopt resolution 2025-18.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
I was like reading the resolution.
Let me see. This is just you and I sign it, so we can do that later.
Okay, then this.
Encumbrances, do you wanna do that one?
Yeah, we can do that. And does this resolution have to go after the public hearing?
Yes, please.
That's what I thought, okay.
Thank you. Okay, so we have encumbrances of funds to the 2026 budget. For the general fund, the total will be $29,790.13. Out of lit economic development, it'll be $13,605.47. Out of lit public safety fund, $19,756.40. And out of the cumulative capital development fund, $19,500 for a total of $82,652.
Okay. So these are just invoices from this year that are gonna be paid in the next year, but out of this year's budget. So,
So, do
Need a
you need
motion.
approval?
Yeah.
Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
motion and second to approve the encumbrances, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. Let's go with, Jamie, do you have the stuff on the alleyway piece, or is that, who has that?
I mean, I do have it,
Mid-States Recreation, this is
yes,
for the alley next to Sherwin-Williams?
yes. So I have a quote, it's from Mid-States Recreation, and it is from the facade program, that you guys approved to be used for Main Street. So we have the piece, and I don't have the exact pictures of it with me, but I can go grab those. But the total price came out to $9,985.10, and that's to get it here. And that is, it's three pieces, front and back for two of those pieces, and it's customized for like cat things that kids can play with, and it's accessible for everybody, so that'll be part of that alley project.
Indicators portion is,
9,000,
yeah, we encumbered it $9,655.47.
About $400 less.
But that's it, I mean,
So it's basically a toy unit for kids.
Yes.
It has like a, I don't know what else on
It's got
it.
like a maze that kids can move around and look through, and then it has like a swirl piece. It also has like tree toppers, so the top of it looks like a tree, the poles that are there. And it's like fun, bright Crayola colors.
So what's,
And
Also,
that's,
We,
Do I need, I don't think I need a,
no, cause we've already approved to use the
Yeah.
funds out of,
Right.
yeah.
just a gate. So it'll all be done, we're thinking in the spring, so there'll be some sort of like grand opening for it.
and this was originally the money, there was leftover money from the facade program. So the reason it's coming before council is that that money was redirected to be able to fund this equipment when it was determined to kind of expand on the cat theme in the alleyway
Yes,
over there.
yes.
So this is just kind of an update on the equipment that's been purchased and how those funds have been utilized.
Exactly. And then as far as the contract goes, I guess, Aaron, we can probably talk about it later, but can Matt sign that, or who do I need to have sign that?
We probably wanna bring that up in front of Board of Works, just to have authorization
Okay.
for signature.
Okay. Perfect.
okay. Thanks for the update.
Thank you.
Got 4 minutes and there's something about one other thing. This Violetic software is about the only thing. Oh, shit. Matt, do you have the numbers on that Violetics?
What's that?
Do you have the paperwork for that Violetics? I can look it up.
Do you wanna talk about this while we're waiting?
Yeah, what was Oh, yeah, so Aaron and I, have been talking with Baker Tilly, financial advisor, about doing some capital planning for the city. I think they're wanting to, they wanna have a meeting with the council.
So the
So-
first meeting in January, which will be January 6th, Baker Tilly will be doing a short presentation for council to let council know kind of what they have to offer when it comes to services for the city, when it comes to future capital planning.
And they've been working with a bunch of other municipalities, giving them updates on how Senate Enrolled Act 1 is going to affect each and every city and county. They've been doing a really good job of detailing that for our planning, because a lot of us are just sitting and waiting to see what's going to happen. But I think it's best for us to get ahead of it and try to figure out where we're gonna be to help us plan for the future.
And
And
this, yeah, and this is long-term planning, so we're talking
Right.
3 to 5 years out,
Right.
which is something that we,
Right.
would be nice to have.
So I think it'd be a great presentation for them to give in January.
This here, you don't need to sign, right? It's just saying.
Okay, we'll wait another minute or so to have the public hearing.
I know, but then it says,
hey, Aaron, what was that figure you read about the, alley
yeah,
piece, the $9,600 figure? I didn't get that written down,
Sure.
96 something, I think.
$9,655.47 is the city's portion.
City, okay, 9,900, okay.
Yep.
Who pays the rest?
Main Street.
Oh, Main
You,
Street.
Eric.
Main Street.
Exclusively Eric
Yeah,
Ran.
you would. So these are council appointments to redevelopment commission, and then this is Josh Zimmerman's appointment
Oh,
to the plan commission, so you guys are gonna sign this one
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
Oh, I
over
see,
there.
yeah, oh, they're different.
Okay, so I need a motion to suspend the council meeting and open the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to suspend the council meeting.
second.
Motion second to suspend the council meeting, all in favor?
Aye.
Pose same sign.
I'll make a motion to open the public hearing.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion second to open a public hearing, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, I'll pass this off to one of you guys.
Yeah, I can.
It's for additional appropriation
Yeah.
for the HSIP matching group fund.
Okay, so, on our HSIP matching grant fund, which is for the safety crosswalks out by, Belmont High School and Middle School, the engineering firm, USI, who's doing the engineering, is ahead of schedule. They were only supposed to be around 50% done this year. They're actually over 60% done. We only allocated 50% of the matching funds, so we need to do an additional appropriation, and it's only $1,100, but we have to do this additional appropriation for the matching fund, so that we can have that reflect in our financials. So that's
Okay.
where we're at.
So it's an
It's via
additional
resolution.
appropriation for $1,100 for the HSIP grant. Are there any members of the public wishing to speak in favor of the additional appropriation? Hearing no one, seeing no one. Any members of the public wishing to speak against? Again, hearing and seeing no one, that concludes the public hearing on this matter.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Motion second to close the public hearing, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
I'll make a motion to open the city council meeting.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, we're back in council meeting. So we have a resolution for the transfer of funds from redevelopment to HSIP grant matching fund.
19. I move to introduce resolution 2025-19 by short title only.
Second.
Should we do the additional appropriation first? He did the transfer of funds. Did you do?
You have to do the,
You have to do
Yeah,
the
you have
additional
to-
first.
do the additional
Okay.
appropriation one first. So 2025-19 will be for an additional appropriation. But, is that? Alright. Resolution number 2025-19, additional appropriation.
I make a motion to adopt resolution 2025-19.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. So now we have another resolution for the transfer of funds.
But I would like to first make the matter of record that we did the adequate publication
Oh.
for the
Public
public
hearing.
hearing, yes.
Okay, you would make that a matter of record?
Yes,
So
please.
moved.
Okay. Good motion. Just need
For
a
matter of
motion second.
record?
To
Well,
motion-
we
Oh.
already,
Oh,
We just made it a matter of record.
Okay,
Can we still have to
So-
vote on that?
we usually do, on a publication.
do you approve it? There's a motion to approve and make a matter of record the publication of a public hearing.
Okay,
So-
thank you.
second.
Okay, motion is second for the
Sorry.
matter of record for the public hearing. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, opposed, same sign. Okay, now we have,
A resolution,
Resolution.
resolution 2025-20.
And
For
this
the
is the
trans-
transfer of funds from redevelopment,
Correct.
HSIP grant. I make a motion to introduce resolution 2025-20 by short title only.
Second.
okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. We are done with that.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that.
Did you have anything else before we bring Matt up, talk about Biolytics?
Mm-mm.
Did you have anything else? Matt, you wanna, so, yeah, just come up, we'll talk about it. So, Matt and I were introduced to a group, it's a software company called Biolytics.
Just a second,
Yeah,
you did not pass resolution 2025 yet. You
It
put
was
on first reading.
Was
It was
Introduced.
introduced, but
Yeah.
it wasn't
wasn't passed.
approved.
It
Oh,
wasn't
wasn't
approved.
Okay.
correct.
Okay,
Thanks, Barb.
I need a motion to approve resolution 2025-20 for the transfer of funds.
so moved.
Second.
Well, did you read the short, I said, so I moved to introduce by short title only, and I think that you need to read.
It was
You should do-
2025-20. resolution for the transfer of funds.
She said that.
She-
So that's the
Okay.
reading of the short title.
Yeah,
That is the
That's
short
it.
title.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
I make a motion to
Yeah.
pass or resolution 2025-20.
A second.
Yeah.
I'll second that.
Thank
Motion
you.
is second to approve resolution 2025-20.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Barb. Okay.
Or it's the win tonight.
Okay, so,
The mayor and Aaron are the ones who signed that one. So she's got it and is hanging on to it, so I wasn't physically holding the resolution. Is that?
Yeah, but then we just moved along, that's why,
Right.
yeah.
we didn't vote on passing.
I was like,
it,
wait a minute.
Right.
But yeah, thanks, Barb.
Good catch, Barb.
Okay, when I was down at the AIM Ideas Summit back in November, whenever it was, there was a company that showed camera footage driving through your city, and they actually grade your streets for Pazer ratings, it inventory signs, does all these things. This company, they come in and do it for you once a year. You don't own the equipment. They just give you the all the data. So there's another company that Matt and I met with a couple weeks ago called Biolytics. They actually, you get basically cell phones to put on your vehicles, and you mount them on either a trash truck or a street sweeper or whatever. And as that vehicle drives around, you don't do it every time, but say 2 or 3 times a year, that phone, it's pretty amazing to watch the footage as it measures cracks. So like if we have manholes that are down low or up too high, it's measuring that as it drives. It'll document all that. So it helps you with asset management. It helps you with your Pazer ratings for your roads, for looking at cracks, looking at potholes. It inventories all your street signs while it's driving. But like if say you have some guys that want to go, let's go work on manholes for a couple days. You go to that layer of the map and it'll pop up every manhole that's sitting lower than it should be, and it'll all be on the map, and you can go find them all. I don't know if Matt wants to add in anything on.
Yeah, you went over a lot of it. It does your road asset. It'll take it. It was pretty amazing to watch. It had just watching the video of it. It was, we're in the world of AI now, and it had every bit of it. I mean, it would scan your signs. If there was something blocking your signs, it would
Oh, yeah.
show there was something blocking your sign, or if you're missing a sign, or like he said, the structures out on the road, it'll say if it needs to be lowered or raised or going forward, if we are going to go into like your community crossings, this Pazer rating and all your stuff, this will help with that, because you have to turn your stuff in at the end of the year, and with your community or with your grant that shows that you are doing that, so that helps your, I guess your
Matt, what is a Pazer
That
rating
is
or?
how you rate your roads, so it goes from 10 to 1, 10 being the best to 1.
Okay.
So, if like we just paved so many roads this year, so all those roads would be 10.
Okay.
So,
Does it help you identify like where you need to make improvements and which roads need to be like repaved and?
so kind of a rule of thumb, but you have to, now we have to just drive it and look. If you if you put this on trucks and stuff where it's driving all the time, it would pick up all this, give you your readings,
Can you control like what it picks up and tells you like?
It was a thing where you could set to where it has many things.
There's all kinds of layers on it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Like if the guys are they have nothing going on in the afternoon, they would say, let's go find the signs that are all blocked by tree branches. They can go into that map, look, say block signs, and it'll pop up every sign with a dot on the map that has a sign that needs to be trimmed up. So as it's going through, it can tell if there's a branch in front of a stop sign, in front of a speed limit sign, anything, and they'll all pop up. So it helps with work orders. You see
Provide
if-
some
I should
efficiency
send
on
you the
that.
email.
Improves efficiencies.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's.
So Bluffton's using it right now.
Yeah, Bluffton's is doing this now. And like the guy talked, he said, as this gets going too,
You see the
also,
attachment? I can't open it on my phone.
you can add, it'll start to add things. Cause I asked about, sidewalks or, certain things like that. And he said, it will, but they're not at that point yet, what they're working on.
I'll do this on my phone 'cause it's right there.
But this, I think, would be a very good thing going towards said, you start with 10, it's being the best road by default, it drops every year. So, you know, after 1 year, you could be a 9, or it could be still a 10, you don't, that's just how we rate it. You know? And that's not to say that that can't be off too, but they're more. I
It
mean,
takes away
they-
some of like human judgment
Yes.
or
Right.
even human error.
But we don't get in there and actually you can't, now that picks up how big a crack is or, you know,
Provide some good facts that you could submit with a grant.
I think going forward with that Pazer, you have to have, I mean, I can turn
think I
that
sent
in,
you
but
just
somebody will have to come in and certify that. We're not certified to do that, we just take the ratings and pass it over, somebody will have to. But if we give them that data, then they can,
I see.
So basically, it's an AI tool for asset management to help you, help create work orders for different things that need to be done. So if you put it on a street sweeper or a garbage truck, it's gonna cover every street. And it'll be, so the other thing was, if you have somebody come in and do it themselves once a year, if you pave some roads, you fix some potholes, you fix some manholes that are high or low, you're not gonna know it. With this one, the next time it goes through, it's gonna mark all those, it's gonna catch all those that are all fixed.
so if it's not fixed, then you take, say we go out and fix it, and then 2 weeks later, we take the trucks out and they scan the road again, then that will show that it was done or complete.
Does that have the?
This is like a
Quote.
subscription?
Yes.
Like you buy the software and then it's a subscription?
It's a yearly subscription. The whole idea, the deal right now is if you do it by the end of the year, they waive part of the cost for like buying the cell phones and buying all the hardware, and then you just pay the yearly cost. That's what I'm trying to get that brought up.
Now, I wonder what the cost might be.
Right. So they can also, if they take, you can use phones, but then they can be loaded on iPads and stuff. So the other day, it happened to be right after that heavy snow that we had, the first snow. We could get on Bluffton's and look at those, and we could see. So if they throw an iPad in a plow truck, it watches where they plowed the whole day, and it shows exactly what time they passed everything. So if someone calls and says, "Hey, my road never got plowed," I can say, "Yeah, that truck went by your house at 8:23 in the morning." So we went on Bluffton's, and you could see where their plow trucks drove. Yeah, there it is.
So you've got, I don't know if it'll, whoa. Probably not that much. Can't read it.
Yeah. So the fees that would be waived, the hardware package is like $4,750. But the annual fee, was this for 3 users? Yeah, there's 3 users.
And then, well, there's an additional 22.
So
user
22,
accounts.
so 22 people could get on and use it. Like if you have your own iPads and stuff, you could put the software on there. But the phones, so it's $14,560 for next year.
That's minus that 4,000 that's waived.
Yeah, it would be a total of like about
Well, they're
it'd be about
giving,
19,000. So
Cause you have to buy specific phones or
there's like
hardware
cell phones
or
that come with it, and yeah.
iPads.
yeah, it looks like their programming is an overall cost of $25,920 per year for a subscription, but it's discounted 50% down to $14,560. And then they are waiving the hardware package, which looks like maybe 2 phones. They're not sure, that's a 100% discount. And then there's still onboarding and training that is,
They're gonna waive all that. The 4,750 is what they're gonna waive.
well, that's the cost, that's what it's showing is the cost of it, and they're giving a 50% discount.
Right. This was the initial offer.
Okay.
And then he didn't say anything about by the end of the year, and then we kind of he said, if you wanna do it by the end of the year, we'll waive that $47.50,
Okay,
all of that.
so they're essentially waiving 100% of the onboarding and training costs,
Right.
which is an additional $9,500 savings in total.
Right, in total. They
In
were offering
total.
50%, but if we did it by the end of the year, it was,
They were
So
waiving
this,
all of it.
so our first year would be around 19,000?
no, just the 14,560.
But then after that, it's around 20, 25?
No, no, that's the annual cost.
I think,
And we can clarify all that, I mean,
so I guess what's the ask for this year, for now, is to like try it for a year?
I think so.
I think it would be, yeah.
Like just a year contract to make sure it works like it says it does,
At
and
the 14?
yeah, at the 14,560 for next year.
Do we have room in the
We
budget
didn't
for that?
encumber it though, did we? So,
I didn't know anything about wanting to do it this year, so it's
Okay.
not.
well, I'll
sorry.
tell you what, we can, we'll take it back to them and say, if we do it by January, will they still waive some of the costs? This was kind of thrown on us late, the meetings were
Yeah.
last week, we just learned about it, and, again, I don't like to be pressured into something last second, so we will, we'll meet with them again next week, or maybe by the end of this week, and see if they'll clarify everything that we just said, and then see if we can do it in January.
Okay.
We just, one, we want to introduce it to everyone, because when I saw it out the Idea Summit, there was a whole group of people watching, it was pretty amazing how it picks up every little crack in the road, every pothole, every manhole, every street sign. It's as you're watching it, you can watch the camera picking all these things up on the computer. It's pretty amazing. So again, it's just more AI
I
technology.
think it had to do with, school crossings too, I think if you're missing certain things on there.
Oh, it'll check your paint striping. Yeah, yeah. It'll
See and check
do a lot of things.
if you painted a
So
strip.
we'll get back with them, and we'll come back for an ask in January.
Matt, what about the camera, just curious.
It's a cell phone.
It's a cell phone, it's an actual cell phone?
Yeah.
And they say you can put it either outside or inside. A cell phone.
Yep. It can tell the depths of cracks. Yeah. As it looks at them.
It doesn't bounce around a lot, like a fuzzy image? or-
It's a mounting system on there that, I mean, it's gonna bounce as the truck bounces, but, yeah.
So where's this place located? Is this, what city, where's it from?
They're out of Indianapolis.
Indy? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I definitely didn't see that.
I bet.
The coolest thing is how it helps manage assets. You know, like if you have however many manholes or street signs that are covered up, I mean, it's all right there in layers, and you just say, I wanna pick these, and it'll show you all over the city where they're at, and it'll print you off a list of them to go work on.
Got it.
So, okay,
It does appear that it's a 36-month term,
okay,
that this might be a rate that's,
for 3 years, okay, and we'll clarify
that
all that.
clarify that.
Okay. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have anything else?
I don't.
Ian, do you have anything else?
I don't.
Department heads. Kevin G.
It's not a city function, but we participate with the FOP for Shop with a Cop. We did that Sunday, and it was pretty successful. The 40 kids is what we were able to help.
How many kids?
40?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so I know that, I was told there was some discussion online, concern about all the police sirens and lights, as they take them in a little parade over to Riverside Center for their pizza party afterwards. So, if anyone's still wondering if everything was okay. this is the
Did you go to
Shop with a
Walmart,
Cop
or where'd you go, Walmart, or?
Yeah.
Walmart, okay.
Yeah.
That pizza party.
Each kid got $200 to spend, and they got a lot of toys and clothes. Yeah, it was a successful event.
Nice. That's great. Jeff.
Next week, we take 2 of the applicants to PERF for their physicals. We'll cross our fingers that everything comes back okay, and wish all of you a Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thanks.
Christmas.
You as well. Kurt.
Good.
Bill.
Good.
Jamie. Matt. Okay. Anything from council?
The lights on the plaza are amazing. thank you Main Street.
That's good.
I had people reach out to me about the letters of Santa and how much they appreciated it. Their kids, it was really great.
I've heard there's been a lot of letters through that box.
Yeah,
That's what we've heard.
it's wonderful.
So is
Reports
there,
from the North Pole.
I was gonna ask that, so is there like a plan for next year for the plaza? We can't let it go now.
Yeah, no,
We're in too deep.
We're putting some things together already for next year.
That's awesome.
Good, yeah.
People love it.
Ask Matt and his crew about setting up those lights.
You did
We'll
a
do
great
that,
job.
we'll do that later. We'll do that later. But they do look amazing. They do. Anybody else from council?
The kiosk across the street, does anybody know any status of that? It doesn't work. It's ugly. So I think we should either A, make it work, or B, take it out.
Okay, yeah.
It's,
I think,
it really doesn't serve the benefit of downtown. It doesn't really do anything other than it's just sitting there. So
and I don't know.
Was that Main Street?
that was Chamber.
Chamber and Main Street might have,
I think there was Chamber before they were together.
okay, okay.
So it should do something or not be there.
Agree.
I don't think it's ever done what they
It
wanted it to do.
It does
took
a few
selfies for a
things.
while.
That's it. It took.
For a short time. It never has
Yeah.
power. It never has Wi-Fi.
And the
So-
company that I think they ordered it from left, they weren't local
Yeah.
anymore,
Oh.
so I don't think there's that
So-
support.
I would like to
Yeah.
see that. It's not like a huge thing, but it'd be nice to either be right or out of there.
Right. It's just
So
confusing.
I think on the mayor's youth council, there's a girl named Quinn Buchanan.
Mhm.
So, okay, so Quinn, this is just my observation of this young lady. She comes here to these meetings at night when her friends are out doing whatever they're doing. I went to the grocery store on Sunday and early, and it was the coldest day of the year. She was standing by the door ringing the bell for the Red Kettle campaign. And then today online, I saw she was collecting food for the food bank. So just good job selecting Quinn as a good representative of our youth of our city.
There's some good kids out there. I don't know. There was a post, I don't know, a week or so ago that Jamie posted what the youth council's been doing lately, and they've been pretty busy and pretty active in the community. They were out with the memory care unit at Woodcrest doing crafts with them.
And it was really sweet, one of the ladies hugged one of the youth council members, and like, it really made their day that they were out there.
Nice.
Yeah, we have, and I think just getting them out doing some of these service projects. We had a meeting. So we had a meeting last Thursday morning at 6:45 at the Hive, and all 21 kids showed up at 6:45 in the morning.
Wow.
And we let them, the ones that worked on these projects, let them talk about them with the other kids that haven't been a part of it. And literally one of the youth council girls that she's an employee's daughter, we'll say, a city employee's daughter. She right away said, "I'm ready for more. I want more. Can we do more things?" I mean, she's all in now. So it's really cool. They've had a little taste of public service, and they want to do more. We had a girl here today in their mayor's youth council room working on a project. So, yep, it's exciting. It is great.
I think we should keep Councilman Dyer in our thoughts as he works through some stuff.
Yep, I was going to mention that. So, thoughts and prayers with Matt. I think he'll get through it for sure.
I got nothing else.
Okay, anything from public? Media? Okay,
I'll make a motion to pay the claims.
I'll second.
motion and second to pay the claims. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Motion and second to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Hey, we got those right.
I am sorry. I was like,
You guys. Oh, sure.